Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me for this late night reading. We'll see which zodiac sign we will be reading for next. So let's dive in. Highest teams of love and light. Oh wow, came out quick. Gemini, maybe Gemini people in placements. Is this supposed to be? Oh, sorry. Oops. Yeah, Gemini. Let's start you guys out with our newest deck, a message for Gemini from their spirit team, guardians and guides for Gemini placements, people and placements. We have frog, it looks like, and bear. Interesting leadership and metamorphosis. Alrighty, let's read frog and a lotus. I actually learned today that the lotus is something, it has some spiritual connotations, which makes sense, of course. Like I knew about the kind of, from the mud, the lotus grows. So let's see what this says. This card reminds us change is natural. Wait, just give me a moment. Sorry, I'm getting something. You could maybe try and put the cart before the horse. Sorry, this card reminds us change is natural, rebirth is possible, and that healing balance can be achieved. The frog developing as it does from a tiny tadpole symbolizes transformation. The lotus flower too symbolizes rebirth, unfurling even amid murky waters. Going through such a change can be difficult. And a struggle, but the resulting metamorphosis opens us to growth, self-acceptance, and happiness. Interesting. Upright. Consider what in your life needs changing and think about the steps you take to achieve that change. You owe it to yourself to allow for your own growth and rebirth. What can I change in myself or my life for the better, and how can I be more accepting of the change I cannot control? Okay, we have bear here. It says leadership. The bear and the cedar calls us to be powerful but benevolent, embodying qualities of the great leader. I love the smell of cedar. I actually got this beautiful new wood today, and it smells so good. I keep smelling it. I think Palo Santo. That's what it is. Anyways, embodying the qualities of the great leader. Bears are emperors of the woodland and guardians of the forest. Okay. Paired with the cedar, a plant known for its healing, protective, and cleansing qualities, this card invites us into mature authority. Upright. The spirit of the bear is guiding you to leadership opportunities, reminding you to rule with fairness and care. How can I be a better leader? Who can benefit from my knowledge and experience? So this could be about your emotions as well, your family. Let's dive into some quick tarot. I'm not going to make this too long. I don't really have the energy for long readings tonight. But let's get you a quick message from the Pagan Tarot for Gemini people and placements. Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. So this could be about your strategy regarding long-term stability, growth. Interesting. Coming out of self-imposed limitations or restrictions. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So coming out of like denial, or because in this card it's all about how she kind of has the ability to free herself, but does she is the question. There's something here about mental clarity, acuity I heard in my head, or some kind of communication, investing in something or working on something. So that could be what you're investing on, is change or coming out of this. Yeah, making a choice. Could be deciding between two paths, options, ideas. And the King of Wands on the top of the deck. Let's get you juicy messages. I hear go with the flow, so I don't know if that's helps at all. Gemini. Something about your friends. Something about a best friend, maybe. I heard laissez-faire. Isn't that like a political ideology? Like laissez-faire is kind of like hands off the steering wheel kind of energy. They're trapped in their own mind, ignorant ass. So this is kind of sideways. Maybe somebody's trying to become less ignorant or come out of their mind. This could be that clarity, the Ace of Swords, Elemental of Swords. They're using hard drugs again. So maybe somebody kind of, instead of doing the growth, they kind of just escape into like, quick fixes because they're not doing that shadow work or growth. They're not willing to look at it. You are a gift and should be treated as one. So yeah, I mean, maybe this person needs to treat themselves as the same way. I heard wolf in sheep's clothing. There's a window of opportunity as well. Someone could have been a bad boss, but wants to be a better boss, or maybe somebody needs to be a good boss, or isn't you're going to have a good boss. Gemini, people and placements. Yeah, it's kind of when I was reading your reading, I was thinking about how the fact of like the good people that are leaders never want to even be leaders, right? Because they realize the responsibility of it. It's the people that do want to be leaders, right? So they're kind of ignorant sometimes. People have been taking advantage of your avoidance of conflict. Defend and fight for yourself. Interesting. So maybe there's something you need to fight for or choose, because maybe they're expecting you to go down like the common path. You can see now I'm getting Robert Frost, The Road Less Traveled, right? Is the one we're taking or something like that. What's your advice, actions? There's something about coming out of denial. You've been in denial in the past or about the past. Tell me more about their advice. This could be in relationships. There's something about divine timing. Maybe you haven't been moving forward or taking advantage of the flow of the current. Yeah, there's something you need to leave behind, responsibility that you might need to shed, or responsibility you need to take. It says responsibility, harmony, alignment, healing and empathy. So there's something here about steering the boat to a better shore kind of energy. I'm going to end it there. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.